Hello everyone, my name is Second Lieutenant Stephen Richards. I'm a recent graduate from the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse, and I've also just recently completed the ROTC program down at UWL, which is also where Winona State students participate in ROTC. So I'm here today to talk to you guys a little bit about what ROTC is, what benefits it can bring to you, and how it can help set you up for success in the future. So what is Army ROTC? ROTC stands for the Reserve Officer Training Corps. And essentially, ROTC is military training. It's a leadership course that goes in conjunction with your undergraduate college studies. So you can pursue whichever college degree you'd like, whether that be biology, finance, psychology, pursue whatever degree you'd like, and then you participate in ROTC kind of on the side. So the end goal, the end result of ROTC is that you'll receive a commission into the United States Army as a second lieutenant. So given that you guys are all theoretically incoming freshmen here at Winona State, I wanted to break down kind of what a weekly schedule for a freshman cadet would look like. So first things first, we have physical training on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that runs from 6 to 7 a.m. in the morning. This physical training usually consists of some form of running, some circuit workouts, and just overall kind of functional training that is crucial for serving in our military. So on top of the physical training in the morning, we also have an in-class course called Military Science 101 for freshmen. And in this course, you kind of learn the basics of how the Army operates, get acclimated to rank structure, and kind of get introduced to the tactics that our Army uses, and just basic stuff like that. Finally, we have our ROTC lab, which runs on Thursday afternoons from 3:40 to 5:40. And this lab is really where we get to put our in-class training, put that into practical use. So we'll go out to different various training environments and actually get to kind of have that hands-on training that you see in this picture here on the top right. So this is probably where some of the most beneficial training takes place, is on these Thursday afternoons. So that's where we actually get to kind of apply some of the skills that we learn. So here we have just a few pictures kind of highlighting some of the events that we've participated in over the last few years in ROTC. Up in the top left, you can see a few of our cadets completing the deadlift event for the new Army Combat Fitness Test. Right below that, you see some cadets just out on UWL's campus participating in a recruiting event, kind of more laid back setting just to get our face into the campus environment. And the other pictures also just kind of highlight some various events and various training that goes on throughout ROTC over the past few years. So one big question that you might have is, if I join ROTC as a freshman, does that obligate me to serve in our military after school? And the answer to that is no. So you can try out ROTC for the first 2 years with no military service obligation after school. So that's 4 semesters where you can go to our physical training in the morning, participate in the class, and then also attend those leadership labs in the afternoon and gain all these skills that all the other cadets also receive and get to develop. But then if your junior year comes and you don't feel like you want to serve in the military, no harm, no foul, you can go your own separate ways. And that's basically that. But one thing that is true for all ROTC cadets, whether they pursue it after those initial 2 years or not, there's countless valuable skills that comes from this program. The biggest one being leadership. Obviously, ROTC is a very well-known leadership course throughout our nation, and that's one of the biggest things that you can overall count on developing throughout your time in ROTC. Other skills include critical thinking, goal setting, time management, problem solving, public speaking, management, discipline, all things that this program will help you train and develop regardless of how long you stay in it. So overall, it's a very beneficial program, whether you plan on serving in the military or not. And like I said, it's a very, very special thing that you can test drive this program for 2 years with no service commitment required. So this next screen kind of breaks down how you would go about enrolling in ROTC. Like, what is the next step if this is something you'd actually be interested in? So I have some screenshots of the Winona State website here on the next 2 slides that kind of break down how you actually go about enrolling in this program. So Here we have just the Winona State ROTC page. And then this next slide has a little tab for enrolling in ROTC. So I mentioned it before, but Winona State actually, their ROTC program is hosted by University of Wisconsin La Crosse, which is just about 25 minutes down the river. So we work a lot in conjunction between those two schools. So you actually do end up enrolling in the UW system just so you can enroll in the classes at UWL. But this link breaks it down step by step and makes it very easy, and it's a very seamless process. So this is kind of the next step if you are interested in following through this program. So overall, to wrap things up, ROTC is a very beneficial program whether you want to pursue a military career or not. I personally had a great experience in my time in ROTC. I grew a lot as a person, as a leader. It helps you as a student as well. And I can't say enough about the program. So if you have any interest, obviously there's this enrollment slide, but also feel free to shoot an email to the email account on the written portion of this seminar. And we have a variety of different personnel who can respond to you and answer your questions through that route. So I appreciate your time. Look forward to seeing hopefully some of you in the ROTC program come next fall. Thank you.